Hi everyone, it's me, Kelly, bringing you another great review. This time from Masters of the Universe Classics. Something that's been long overdue. Every fraction of Masters of the Universe has come out, except one. Characters representing the 1987 movie. Well, we finally have our first character, Blade. He comes in our standard window box, no affiliation, as he is one of Skeletor's evil warriors. On the back, we get a mixture of different figures in the line and a brand new bio tying him in to the new storyline of Masters of the Universe Classics. It's weird that we had to wait till now to get one of the movie characters. And there is definitely worth the wait. Played by Anthony Longis, Blade is the master of the swords. He comes on our standard Masters of the Universe male buck with great detail to the face, trying to mix what they can take from the movie and the vintage toy. The Four Horsemen did an absolutely brilliant job combining both of them. His head does turn 360. The extensions on his metal mustache and earbuds, and it does go all the way around so you can see, are extremely soft. This would be the only thing that I worry about if you play with it quite a lot. So those who like to harden their soft plastic with over-the-counter materials, you might want to spend that little bit of time and doing so. The armor, it looks just like it did in the movie. All the chainmail is individually sculpted on. It goes all the way around. And it looks like metal. I mean, the Four Horsemen really outdid themselves. Because when I first saw the prototype, I thought it was real chainmail. But no, it's all plastic. It's done in a very soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about getting hurt. Some people I've heard on the internet said this is too dull. Hey, if you're wearing chainmail and you're out fighting, of course it's going to dull. So I actually like the weathered look, that it's not bright and shiny. They did even get the crest in his armor. And looking at it up close, I'm wondering if this is maybe where they got the idea of that red skull that we've been seeing in the DC Comics. It gives me that impression. The gauntlets on him are all new sculpts. The wings, they are hard, so you don't have to worry that they're as soft as these. On the other side, we've got the gauntlet with the arrows blaster. Even with all the chainmail, he can still do a split, so if you want him to ride a sky sled, you could. Let me just remove his weapons, because even the legs have some great detail work. So if you haven't seen this, I mean, this is absolutely all new sculpt on both legs, where he has all his blades hidden. The boots, I'd say, are a reuse. They look like snout spouts, but it gives you that still new feel where they did the stitching on them. and the ankle joints are nice and tight, but we don't have the rockers on them. That's okay. Comes with 3 accessories. We get 2 different types of blades. This is where I have to complain. The vintage toy came with 2 identical weapons. I wish we got 4 swords, because I don't know if I want to show it with the movie sword or with the toy sword. I mean, this left me in a lurch where I had to buy 2 blades so I can have 2 sets of swords. The other thing, you notice the lack of paint apps. I know Mattel said this was a place that they cut corners to try and keep the price low, but it just seems a little dull. So I might have to do some tweaking on these, but I like that we're getting both swords. But the one thing, when this figure was first introduced, they weren't sure at that time if we would get it. And I know in the crowd, people were, oh, because they had just announced that there would be no weapons pack for the 2014 year. But I'm glad, maybe sacrificing those paint apps and only getting 1 of each sword enabled us to get this. The long overdue laser whip. This alone, I am thrilled we got. It never came with the vintage toy, and it was one of Blade's favorite weapons to use in the movie. And what a fitting way to pay tribute to Anthony Longis is giving him a whip, because besides being a master swordsman, he is a master with the whip. So you're able to show your blade with all of his accessories. That's the other thing I like. Some of our figures, we get a couple of extras, and we don't have places to put them on the figure. So I am glad that he has 2 places, 2 sheets to place both swords, and they do fit in nice and tightly. I mean, I'm holding it upside down with both blades in there. They're not falling out. So if one of my dogs, and he is able, it's a little tight. I never complain when things are tight. I'd rather see him tight. He is able to hold that laser whip. Might be a little bit of a juggle trying to get it in for the first time, since both of his hands seem to be very tight. But I am thrilled to have my movie figures. In a way, these figures I like more than the movie, and I can't wait to see Gwildor or Sarad, who are the only other 2 movie figures we can get. Hopefully they'll be coming out soon. Till next time.